Windy was like the greatest, highest, most exalted of the Jedi Bendu. And I have to stop because we already have 2 variations of the word Jedi. Now I'm sure it meant something to George Lucas. Was it a ranking system or... I don't know. But the point here is, as the outside reader of this document, it kind of starts to get a little bit confusing. And I already can't pronounce the names. So I'm at an extra loss because I'm not as smart as the rest of you probably are. Back to Windy. He was the warlord to the chairman of the Alliance of Independent Systems. And that took me forever to say that all consecutively. So that tells you that this is a wordy, short little 2-page document. And what all that means, I have no idea. But similar to my previous video where I talked about Skywalker Star Killer, this is kind of similar where Warlord sounds more harsh and intense than Jedi Knight. It sounds friendlier, like they're here to protect you. Warlord, they're here to kill you. Which maybe that's better in some ways too. Both versions sound fun. The next paragraph, and the final full paragraph available to us, at least it's been printed anywhere, it's somewhere in Lucasfilm's files. Maybe it'll end up in that museum that's coming in LA. That would be pretty cool if it is. That was me getting sidetracked here. Anyway, in this paragraph, Chewie gushes over Mace. At a feast that has a name, the Feast of Plebes, and since this feast has a name, I assume it's an important gathering. And the text says, in a room full of the most powerful warriors in the galaxy, the room fell silent when Windy blew through it, or walked through it. The final line that we have, at least published somewhere that we can read, is really key to the text as far as I'm concerned, and is essential to setting up a semblance of some kind of specific story of what might actually happen. Some felt he was even more powerful than the imperial leader of the Galactic Empire. Now that has me intrigued. You're setting something up with that. You have the most powerful Jedi Bendu, Jedi Templar, Mace Windy, and then you have this mysterious leader of the Galactic Empire? That I want to see. That's a movie I want to watch. That is unfortunately the only page of text we have, as it was published in The Making of Star Wars.